Hello and welcome to Lifetime Uncourt, the show where we break down your favorite made-for-TV movies one bottle at a time. I'm your host, Patrick Serrano, and today we are talking about The Killer Inside the Ruth Finley Story. The Killer Inside the Ruth Finley Story stars Teri Hatcher. Teri Hatcher plays Ruth Finley, but will only be called Teri Hatcher from now on. It's 1970s, and there's a serial killer in Wichita, Kansas. Teri Hatcher is obsessed with the case, and her husband, Ed, is concerned about the stress it is putting on his wife. Then the stress gets to him, and he has a heart attack, causing even more stress. Teri Hatcher starts receiving threatening messages and phone calls from someone who knows about her past. Teri Hatcher was assaulted when she was 16 and living alone. She was tied up and burned with an iron. Teri Hatcher goes to the police, and they think there could be a link with BTK killer. Things only intensify, and Teri Hatcher is kidnapped while on a lunch break. They drive her to the woods, and she pepper sprays them and manages to escape. A new detective is assigned to the case, and he comes up with a different theory after letters start coming to his wife. Teri Hatcher gets attacked again and ends up in the hospital, this time with stab wounds. Once she is out, she cuts the telephone wire to her house and sets bushes on fire. While she is sleepwalking, maybe, detectives bring Ed in and tell him that he is officially a suspect. He submits to a polygraph test, and once he passes, he helps them get Teri Hatcher out of the house so the police can search for evidence. They find a journal with letters written in the handwriting of the BTK killer, and video footage of Teri Hatcher kidnapping herself. Teri Hatcher denies everything and is held in police custody. Ed helps get the truth out of Teri Hatcher, and she pleads insanity and is admitted to a psych ward. Therapy isn't all it's cracked up to be, especially in the 70s.
I think I've died and gone to hell.
Therapists diagnosed Teri Hatcher with DID, or back then, multiple personality disorder, from a childhood trauma. Teri Hatcher admits to stalking herself and unconsciously repressing her emotions. In the end, she recovers and takes a romantic trip with her husband to Paris. And that is The Killer Inside the Ruth Finley Story. So The Killer Inside the Ruth Finley Story was a pretty good Lifetime movie based on a true story. I watched the Oprah interview, and this woman, Ruth, really did have all these experiences, even more disturbing in the real life case, that she just had no memory of doing herself, but she ended up learning that she had a split personality and was doing things to basically punish herself. Very interesting case, and I thought the movie did a good job setting that up and then doing the flip again. We've had a couple good twists in recent Lifetime movies, and this is no exception. Teri Hatcher looked amazing in all her 70s outfits. I think she just did the movie to wear the wardrobe because it was so fun. This movie had 3 kills from the BTK killer, who is a really real serial killer who was caught in 2005 and really terrorized Wichita, Kansas in the 70s. So that sounds awful. I would say this movie gets 4 glasses of wine. And should you watch it? Absolutely, yes. Pour it up. Give it a shot. I thought it was a good. Lifetime doesn't necessarily have the best reputation for going back in time, but this seemed pretty authentic to the time, especially with the set design and costume design. So that was fun to watch. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and you can follow me at Patrick Miguel or the show at Lifetime Uncourt. Don't forget to check out my website, lifetimeuncourt.com, and leave comments there as well. You can donate to my Ko-fi page. Link is in the description. And yeah, we'll talk to you next time. Okay, bye.